Morning. Hope everybody having a beautiful day. It's feeling good out here. Man, it's been a nice journey, but this is another episode of Must Be Tripping. Yeah. My subscribers going up, people liking, they sharing, they commenting. I'm loving the support, y'all. I'm loving it. If you have any topics that you want me to talk about, leave it in the comment. Please leave it in the comment. And if it's something that I can address, I will address it. If it's not too crazy, you feel me? This must be tripping, but don't be tripping too much. Like, we ain't gonna do all that. But I hope you said a prayer for your family and your friends and all that. Hope everybody doing well. But this is just another topic for, do you gotta touch me when you talking? I'm just trying to get an understanding of it for real. Like, I was born and raised in New Jersey, and I live in South Carolina area. So I be just trying to understand. I be having good conversations with somebody, and next thing I know, they just gotta just keep on tapping me, and I'm like, bro, I'm listening. I'm listening, but I don't see it as a disrespect. But it's like, I don't know, they just always got to reach out and just touch you. And I was watching an interview, Kevin Gates, and he was saying, like, he don't like that. He don't like to be touched. You know, he doing an interview. Why you got to touch him when you talking? Like, he can hear you. And that's how I was feeling. I'm like, you don't have to touch me for me to understand what you're saying. Like, touching me is going to be like, oh, I get what you're saying now. Like, I been get what you're saying. Like, I'm listening. I could see if the person looked away and you talking and you trying to get their attention, then that's something else. But it's like a constant thing that people just gotta touch you when they talking. And it be like real deep, interesting stories. And they be like, nah, check this out. Just check this out real quick. And I'll be like, check what out? Like, you just touching me. Like, I'm understanding what you're saying already. You already have my attention. So why you keep touching me? Like, you don't have to touch me to tell me something. Like, and I don't be trying to be disrespectful or nothing like that. I'm just trying to get an understanding. Because I asked one guy, and I was like, hey, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but why you keep touching me when you talking? And he told me, he was like, man, it's just a habit I've been doing since I was young. You know, it's just something I grew up watching everybody else do. He said, I don't mean disrespect you or nothing. I'm like, nah, I'm just trying to get an understanding of it because everybody doing it. I'm talking about everybody doing it. I seen one person that was talking, and they'll be talking long distance at work. And he'd be like, you know what? Come here, let me tell you something real quick. And he'd come all the way down, get in the person's face, and be like, man, check this out, though. You ain't check out that party last night, though, this and that. Like, you ain't have to touch the man to tell him about the party. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a connection when you text somebody, and it's like you got more of their attention. Because I'm trying to figure it out. I really don't understand it. Because I don't do it. I keep my hands to myself. I don't have to touch you for me to talk, you know? And sometimes I be feeling like the person be lying. Because they'll be talking, and then they'll be thinking about what the next thing they're going to say. And they'll be like, oh, you know what? Check this. This is different. This is different what you talking about. Like, what they saying is more important. Like, it has happened. Like, I had somebody touch me multiple times. Like, just keep on to everything came out of his mouth. Just keep on tapping me, and I'm like, all right, it's getting annoying now. Like, you gotta find a better way to communicate. Like, it's just not. It ain't cool with me. I addressed it before, but it's like you can address it, but they're still gonna do it because it's a habit that they picked up when they was younger, or it's a habit that they picked up around, a group of people. Most people, like when I was in Jersey, a few people would do it like they'll tap each other to get each other attention. But it's like, especially when you're in a crazy conversation, like a fight you just had, you gotta act it out. Like, like guys be acting their fights out. Like, yeah, I hit him with the 1-2, boom, boom. But yo, check this out though. Check this out. He ain't see me coming because I just came out of nowhere and just you ain't listening. Check this out and just keep on tapping you like, bruh, I'm listening. You got my undivided attention. You don't have to touch me. Like, you don't have to touch me. Cause I seen somebody. I was at the corner store at the gas station, and the person was talking. And he told me, he was like, bruh, can you please just stop touching me? Like, you can talk, but don't touch me. It's already coronavirus going around. Keep your distance. And the dude took it as disrespect. He was like, man, I'm trying to tell you something, and you acting like this and that. So, yeah, they got to fighting. It happens. I had left. I'm doing work. I ain't got time to be dealing with that foolishness. But, yeah, some people don't like it. Some people do not like to be touched. Like, you don't have to touch me to get my attention when you already have it. I think another thing when somebody touch you, it interrupt your space. Like, you already, you could be in a good mood. But then when somebody touch you, you get into a bad mood real quick. Like, you don't have to do all that just to tell me something. And you don't have to make up fake conversations. I see a lot of people do that just to talk. Like, if you want to talk about something, talk about something. You don't have to tell me that this person down the street said this and that, and you said this and that back to them when you really ain't say nothing. Like, why do people do that? Like, why do people exaggerate on situations that took place? That's gonna be another topic. That'll be another topic for real. Cause that's a deep one right there. But yeah, like, I don't feel you gotta touch me to get my attention. I don't feel like that. And it happens a lot, people in church, they do the hugging and things like that. But see, it's like, I guess it's a little bit different. Cause in them type of environments, like at parties and things like that. But when it come to like strangers and they talking to you and they touching you, you start to feel some type of way. You don't know where their hands been. Like, for real, you don't know where their hands been. Even with family, like, it's just how it is sometimes. But if you close to certain family, like, you don't mind it, but you do notice it. You definitely notice it. But I don't know. I'm just trying to get an understanding. Do that happen to y'all? Like, I'm pretty sure it do. And what's y'all take on it? How y'all feel about, when somebody touching you and talking to you at the same time? Like, do it interrupt your space? Do it make you feel some type of way? Let me know in the comments. I would like to know. Because for me, when it happens, like, sometimes I just don't like to be touched. I go off of energy. And if your energy is not on point and you touching me, you giving me your energy. Like, I don't want that. Take that negative energy over there somewhere. Like, that's how I feel with it. And I believe that's how Kevin Gates seen it as well, as is off of energy. Like, you ever get that feeling when somebody touch you, it's like they aura is off. Like, something about them is like you shouldn't have touched me. Like, it's like I know everything about you just by you touching me. Your whole aura is off. Your energy is definitely off. And now you bringing that towards me. Like, nah, don't disturb my peace. Don't disturb my peace when you do that. But a lot of people don't even know that they do it. Like, you got people that just be talking and touching and don't even know they doing it. It's just, like I said, it's just a habit that they picked up. But I need you to break that habit. Like, nah, but seriously, you're your own person. You're your own person, and I can't knock on what you do. But if you tell a person not to touch you, they should at least respect that. They should at least respect that. You will see their face change. Like, you'll see if they don't like it or if they do. Because some people will be like, what you touching me for? Or some people will be like, okay, I'm listening. Because sometimes they probably not listening and they need you to touch them just to follow your path, Like, Some people be having a conversation and they look the person dead in their eyes. I do not like that. Like, I have to look away like once or twice. I cannot stare somebody in their eyes while I'm talking to them, because it's either I'm gonna lose train of thought or I'm gonna feel they taking my words a different way. You just never know. So I'm not looking nobody dead in their eyes the whole conversation. Like, that ain't me. I'm not doing it. But I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. It's just another episode of Must Be Trippin'. Yeah.